one about us. Don't trust. Is that all my dogs? There's some I can trust. They think they got one about us.
That's what they think.
Got PTSD nearly. My finger they ran up on.
The Fate do a good job blending in with the road these days, but I still tell the difference. Realness get recognition, I recognize that from a distance, see it from far. Bet, told bro, big you don't in a car. It feels good to see me in the charts. I used to and Linkin Parks. You been warned, I'll ring the alarm. They talk about that, they ain't been in it once. YG got the trench coat on, it's black and long like a Christian nun. Tryna locate me a new plate, I don't put trust in vintage. Whinging and go get some money, what's wrong with these self-inflicted bums? For my livelihood, in my hood, but I don't recommend it, there's no longevity. Central, don't forget me, money don't make me lose my memory.
Welcome, everyone. To a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. The Chicago Bulls here to defend the home court, playing host to the Western Conference. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And going against Chicago, their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they played 10 games, each side would win 5.
And game one of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
And here's Levine. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Here's DeRozan. Releases from the wing and drills it. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They call him the lone mid-ranger. That's DeRozan's bread and butter.
Back to Conley. A steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And again, it's DeMar DeRozan. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And here is McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
Both shots good from the stripe. Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the three.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
4 on the shot clock. DeRozan for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And here's Conley outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Now here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
All right, fans, the loudest section in here right now gets free T-shirts.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Three-pointer. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
2 minutes.
Now here's DeRozan. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. Puts up a deep 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Count it.
Well, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
Now, here's Milton.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Kick out to Levine. Outside, ball. Back to Caruso. Outside, Levine. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Levine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Brown outside. Spins. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Fires top of the key. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Chicago. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Troy Brown Jr.
Brown, good.
3-point.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Conley's shot is off. And so LaVine will bring it up now for Chicago. There's the drive. On the wing, LaVine shoots over McDaniel. Gobert pulls it in.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Beyond the arc. And it's White with the rebound. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Now here's White. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. LaVine feeling it out a bit. The 19-footer is on the money. LaVine's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
Boy, I tell you what, you like LaVine and how he's generating more power with his lower body now, helping the jumper to stay more on point and be more consistent.
Towns for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Towns has got 5 now. You know, Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed. Not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
So it's Chicago now, following the 3 by Minnesota. Here's DeRozan into the lane. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here is Conley. 6 points for him. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday. Boy, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Terry. Pass to DeRozan. Drummond a screen. Outside DeRozan. They get the rebound. Oh, and the jam by Drummond.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Minnesota calls timeout. 1:12 left to play in the first half. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. They don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Pass to Caruso. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Bulls moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. There's Levine. McDaniels knocks it loose.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing. No good on the triple. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Bulls. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Levine's shot is off.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And then Levine with the jam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills it from outside. Edwards got his second bucket tonight.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
25.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves ahead, up 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Minnesota leading by 3. Outside Conley. Outside Towns. Back to Conley. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. Just 3 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Drummond is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Down low. Here's McDaniels. Good D by Drummond.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
5 on the clock. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns with the bucket. 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third. Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall. He does a good job boxing out as well.
And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Now here is Conley. 6 points for him. Outside, Towns. Has to Gobert. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks the triple.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Right side, Ball. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Ball's got his first bucket of the night. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Back to Edwards. Outside, Towns. The 3.
And they're not having as much success from long range as they did in the first half.
Outside, Levine. For the tie. And too long on the shot.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
To the paint. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Conley. Tries the spin move. Back to Edwards. Shoots. Here's Gobert. Makes it off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
So timeout called here, the first for Chicago.
On the court, your Hawk squad. Get loud and let them hear you.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Bulls trail by 4. Outside, DeRozan. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers. You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense, no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Milton. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
35.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. DeRozan on the wing to take the lead. Rebound, Minnesota. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Milton. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Milton's got his first points of the night.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Outside DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Fires from 18. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Now Edwards. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Inside. It's stolen by Milton. On the wing, Milton. The three. And the three ball is good. Milton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over White. Edwards can't hit.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Pass to Dosunmu. Right side, DeRozan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
When all is said and done, DeRozan is a competitor, a fierce one at that. When they need a bucket, he wants to be the guy to get it for them.
Here's Edwards, and he drives in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
DeRozan scanning the floor. And he converts the layup. DeRozan's got 22.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
It's Edwards on the wing. Edwards with another miss. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Here's sideline reporter David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Spins. Shot, high post. And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
Big time delivery. Go, go, Gobert.
Here's DeRozan. Yes!
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
And here is Conley. Rebound collected by Levine. Chicago with the ball to the inside. Vucevic. Outside Levine. Over Edwards. It's not going to go for him. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have.